What's going on, you guys? This is Cooked Vegetables back in here with another podcast for you guys, man. It's my favorite time of week again. It's Sunday, here to shoot the breeze with my brothers. The title of today's podcast is The Rise of Powerful Awakened Retainers is Causing Jezebels to Crash Out en masse. This is a very, very important podcast. Over the last decade or so, the dynamics of society have gradually been perverted into an inverted form of God's design. So many things that are propounded loudly through mainstream sources seem to actually be the exact opposite of what is sustainable or healthy. For example, we men are being encouraged to masturbate frequently in order to prevent prostate cancer, when I'm pretty sure that excessive sexing and masturbation, as well as a shit diet and too much stress, are significant risk factors for developing that terrible disease in the first place. This and many other examples of practices that invert natural law has led to so many terrible things that afflict us today. Chief amongst those afflictions is the growing number of people who have been infiltrated by the Jezebel spirit. The spirit of Jezebel is an ancient, insidious spirit that seeks to steal, kill, and destroy anything or anyone that is righteous. This spirit operates mainly through manipulation, intimidation, and domination, and is obsessed with gaining control. Although this spirit is capable of inhabiting both males and females, it is much more comfortable and can do more damage for longer if it inhabits a female body. As dangerous as this spirit is, it is not self-sustaining and needs to latch onto an external source of energy in order to survive. The most potent form of energy that this spirit seeks in order to survive is masculine essence. Masculine essence takes a variety of forms, such as emotion, focused attention, and sexual energy. It is this rich bed of spiritual resources within each and every man that the spirit of Jezebel hunts for. You may have noticed this insatiable need for attention and an inclination to start pointless arguments or drama in order to get an emotional reaction as characteristic of your past relationships with women infested by the Jezebel spirit. In short, a woman who is infested with this spirit is incredibly destructive on a scale that is hard to imagine without direct experience. Knowing all of this, one may ask why men allow such a woman into their lives to wreak such havoc in the first place. The simple answer is very often due to uncontrolled lust. It was lust that blinded Samson to Delilah's treachery. It was lust that fooled King Ahab into tolerating Queen Jezebel's shenanigans for years. It was lust that cost Tiger Woods his career and legacy at the hands of an immoral woman. Lust is one of the biggest open doors that the spirit of Jezebel heavily relies upon to trap its victims. As this honorable movement of sexually chaste men of God grows, there will be fewer and fewer lustful suckers for Jezebels to prey upon. As a result of the overall reduction in masculine essence for the spirit to feed upon, many of the human females that carry this spirit will start crashing out. This is why there seem to be so many modern women on TikTok and YouTube complaining or crying hysterically about the absence of the same men that are quote-unquote useless and that they claim to hate. This is why there are now so many videos asking, Where are all the good men gone? The truth is that all of the good men are still around, alive and doing very well. We have now woken up to the fuckery and deception of the false matrix and refuse to participate. We now firmly understand our value and refuse to let our lust rule over us. We now understand that rather than giving our energy away to things and people who do not value us, that energy is better served if invested back into ourselves and the few honorable men and women who love and respect us. As we progressively move towards righteousness, we simultaneously unplug our energy and resources from the Jezebels around us, which causes them to deteriorate. Please note that the spirit of Jezebel will not go quietly and will probably try everything in its power to get you and me back to our previous roles as battery packs for the sinful false matrix. However, we must all hold firm and intrepidly march forward towards the path of righteousness. Our beautiful, virtuous women, our children, our fellow brothers and sisters also seeking the righteous path, and the very fabric of reality itself is depending on us. I hope you wish me as much courage and strength as I do you, my dear brothers, as we march relentlessly towards victory. Till next time, brothers, Godspeed and remain blessed. As usual, do your brother a favor by liking the video on your way out. God bless you all.